Okay, so today we've got an unboxing of the Carinthia Light Insulation Garment, version 3. Lightweight proprietary insulation. Basically, instead of having one single polyester fiber, they have a blend of polyester fibers, some of which hold air, some of which keep shape, etc., etc. And let's see, this thing just arrived. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Cool. A little bit about this jacket actually. It's rated to -5 Celsius, which is pretty nice. Looks good on the picture. Constant development in insulation, functionality, and design. And that's true because the parent company of Carinthia actually produce mattresses and beds and other products which need high production standards and good insulation values, especially in the region of Austria where they exist. They are based in the east of the Alps, so it's pretty cold there. You can check this out at your leisure at carinthia.eu. I think they've replaced this jacket with the LIG 4, which is probably, slightly better. Okay, so let's see. It comes in a bag, no handle. Let me see what they've sent here. Maybe something interesting. Always like when they send something extra in the box, just something to make you feel like, I don't know. What is all of this? Oh, a sticker. Okay. Oh, links to their websites. A preview of 2020 products. But I mean, look how nicely, laid out this is. This looks great, Oh, there it is. Oh, they're going into some fashion camo style stuff for if you're, there's no woods in the world that's this dark. And at night no one can see anyway. But whatever, it's cool. Okay, let's look at the jacket. So there's no handle on the bag, but storage bag is... Okay, there is a handle. Nice. Yeah, this is some good quality stuff. Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me just... Drawstrings at the bottom. Yep, wrist baffles. And that's the thing, the details. How dirty is this couch? The details make a huge difference. Oh. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a high quality fleece. This is not a cheapo I mean, it shouldn't be. $150 is pretty much the most you can practically pay for an insulated jacket. It's very thin. I'm kind of... Why is it so thin? Is that... It wasn't this thin when I tried it at the... Oh, it's puffing up. 2 large zipper pockets. Yeah, massive YKK zipper. Also, look what they did. It's matte paint even on the zipper. So you don't have any shiny reflections coming off you. Of course, you got double zip, which is basically very useful when sitting down. It's also quite useful for getting access to things that are on your belt. So yeah, of course. Oh, it's just first time use. Oh no, it's got a nice little locking here. Oh, see this? That's the that locks right into that groove over there. Now, excuse me, but I like high quality zips like this because I don't like to pay money and get a cheap thing that I know costs a couple cents. So when I see an engineering indexing marker that keeps the zip in place, I get happy. That makes me happy. So it's a little bit difficult to open because of that index. And of course, once you got it open, functions perfectly as intended. Nice. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Really tough baffle for the zip. This is basically, nylon webbing. This will, I mean, you could probably carry 30 or 40 kilograms on this webbing. So, yeah, it looks like everything is basically excellent, which is pretty much what I expected and what I heard. Made in Europe, probably in the east of Europe, but still in Europe. Made in Europe once again. Well, yeah, this is basically, I would say, high-end fashion for tactical stuff. All this material is ripstop, and it's just very fine and very soft. Like, this is a cheap sleeping bag. I can feel it's like a little bit rough. This feels like, I mean, you can feel it's polyester. You're not going to get the comfort of like natural materials like wool and stuff. But with natural materials, you don't get the performance of this. Not for this size. Oh, nice. Yeah. Carrying bag. Looks waterproof. Yeah, somewhat waterproof. I'll try that later. What else? Oh, yeah. Pull cord at the neck. I mean, this can make your body temperature go up, 2 or 3 degrees. Just from that. So you got, a baffle which adds 2 or 3 degrees. Draw cord at the neck. Waist adjustment to keep it nice and tight on you. Also, this is important for keeping it off your hips if you want to, sit down and blah blah. This increases the longevity of the jacket. Look at how much this has puffed up since I took it out of this bag. It was basically flat when I got it. Now it's like a little fluffy cloud. And have a look up here. This is like, 2 inches of insulation. Yeah, excellent zipper garage going all the way up with the same high strength webbing. What does it say here? Premium insulation, G-Loft technology, How do they know to send me the English one? For 60 years, Carinthia, trademark of the Gold Deck Textile Corporation, has devoted itself to insulation technology, perfecting both natural and synthetic fibers for use in most extreme conditions. That's true. Gold Deck Textile Corporation make mattresses and sleeping stuff for the European market, and they've been doing so for a long time. Bicomponent fiber, basically multiple fibers intertwined in a blend, which result in some of them expanding and some of them being designed to hold air. Normally the ones that hold air are a little bit weaker than the ones that are expanding, so you get the best of all three worlds. I think it sounds like there's 2 or 3 different fibers in here, which again doesn't sound like a massive deal, but I promise you, I've had a lot of time outside in low temperatures. You're never going to get from one single plastic the same performance that you can get from 3. I mean, just think about the different types of plastic that you interact with in your daily life, and imagine trying to use a shopping bag plastic for a shoe. You know, both of these things are made with plastic these days, but if you use a shopping bag plastic on a shoe, even if you increase the thickness, because of the different properties, it will break. Yeah, there we go, puffing up real nice. Lovely. Completely quilted. None of this is going to move around. I don't see any stitching errors at all. You know, normally with the Chinese stuff, you've got a couple loose threads hanging out here and there. I normally snip them off or with a knife or burn them off. Great. This is definitely got some kind of water repellency treatment on here, and a legit ripstop, you know, not just a ripstop pattern printed onto normal fabric. Let's see how it gets in the bag. Yeah, of course, perfect as expected. Tuck that in there. Just want to get something quick. Oh, stay. This is a 500 milliliter Coke bottle, so pretty much I think like 2 liters of pack space. I mean, the other jackets that I've used at -5 have all been bigger than this, and they didn't perform as well as I expected. I'll come back with a review of this once I've used it a bit. I expect that it will perform as stated or better. But we'll see. Carinthia LIG 3, nice. They've upgraded this to the 4, which I think has a hood, but I didn't get the 4. Sweet.